Hi, my name's Sergio, and I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about the piece I just played, which is called Simple Mambo by Thierry Tisserand. Simple Mambo evokes a Latin feel, and I would definitely put that into this piece into that context. The idea of performing something that has a driving rhythm and a beautiful melody, which is stylistically quite you find quite a lot in Latin music. And the word mambo originated in Cuba, so has kind of a Cuban, even Afro-Cuban origins. The piece is in binary form, meaning there's two sections. There's two basic sections. The opening section, which has a melody, and then supported by an accompaniment section. And the second section, which is a little longer, has that little melody, a little motive, which is then supported by some arpeggios, and then the piece kind of builds to a finale, which is which is a 5/1 cadence. So let's have a quick look at the melody and how one might interpret that. I kind of think of it as perhaps a trumpet above a rhythm section. So definitely you want to incorporate some phrasing, so a little bit of growing crescendo like this. Making sure that you continue that last note while you're playing the accompaniment. So we've got this So that would be the thing that I would try and evoke, a feeling of a melodic instrument, whether it's a trumpet or a voice, above a rhythm section, which sort of chugs along underneath. And being of a grade 2 level, I think it's appropriate that there's kind of a melody, then accompaniment, as opposed to both being together. That's something you might find in some of the more advanced levels. Then we get to the second section and we have this melody, which we've hinted at the start, which is, and more than likely you're going to play it on two strings, but really it's just a B with the lower note and the upper note. So it sounds a bit like an ornament that you might play really fast. But in this case, Thierry's turned it into a little melody, a little melodic motif. And then it's supported by arpeggiated bass. The chords are essentially 1, 4, and 5. We've got E minor, a B, the 5 chord, and an A minor. So melodically quite simple. So that's the basis of it. I think towards the end, you want to create this sense of climax and note that that motive, that melody is played in the bass. And it says there, sans ralentir, which means without slowing down. So drive through that, and we finish with that big 5/1 ending. So there it is, Simple Mambo by Thierry Tisserand, a really beautiful Latin-style piece from the AMEB repertoire.